Well, hello and welcome to another very sunny episode of This Old Car. Today we're joined by Matt McLaren.
Hello.
Matt, what's going on?
I'm wiring up an amp.
Okay, well let me get you in where we're not so much in the sunlight. Let's get a better shot. Well, it looks like Matt's hard at work here. Yeah, this episode of This Old Car is brought to you by MB Court. Is that like Mercedes-Benz?
Apparently it's a good amp.
Yeah?
Not
I'd like to know what
crazy.
the MB stands for.
Multi bypass. I have no idea.
Nice, let's go on the old Pathfinder, which you might have seen in a previous episode. Now, the reason I'm filming this today is I actually need your tips on welding. As you can see, I've just been picking away at some of the rust here. Some of this shine is from inside of the frame. So if you're watching this, I'm hoping you know how to weld. So, here's the deal. I don't know if you can see this. There you go. Here's my right side outside frame rail. I've got a small hole in the inside of this frame rail right there as well. Let's try and get a little close up. Right there. You can see. So I'm deciding how I'm going to weld this up. I imagine this is pretty soft here as well. So I'm thinking I might take from back here. I cut this entire section out here. And either put in a piece of 3/16 all the way, a plate all the way back to here. Kind of not over everything, but just in line. And then tack it on all the edges. I don't know. There's not really much to tack to. I mean, like, honestly, this is crusty and rusty. And no, throwing this vehicle away is not an option. Well, it is an option. It's not an option I like, but you can see how rusty she is here. So, should I use one plate along the side and then a small piece, or should I get a piece of metal made that is this exact length and use a metal brake, put it in there, or what should I do? That's the question. And should it wrap around the back side as well and tack onto some of the mediocre metal there? The only problem is metal on the back side, you probably can't see this, you might be able to. There's a lot of stuff in the way. There's this brake lines, fuel lines, subframe connector, this brake thing. A lot of things in the way for welding on the inside. So I was hoping to actually leave that side alone. So I'm thinking, because this is pretty soft here, you can see, I have no problems bending this. Shouldn't be able to bend my frame like a piece of cheese. But I'm thinking I might have to actually tack on, all the way up here to get something solid, and then hopefully tack it back here where it's a little better anyway. I might want to, this control arm bracket, I might want to tack that in a little better as well. It's only welded in a couple small areas. So basically resheet this whole side with one piece of metal. That's it. That's what we're looking at, boys. I've got I got a welder. I got a buddy who's gonna let me use his welder in his workshop. It's really cool Miller automatic detection type. Oh my goodness, sun is bright welders. Now, what are you doing here?
Well, today I'm wiring up an amp.
Oh, that's some fine work you're doing. Anyway, so if you got any suggestions on how I should weld up my frame there, please comment below, because I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. I will freely admit that. But I'd like to get some ideas. So flat metal along the side, single piece, wrapped over, wrapped under. I'm not boxing in the whole frame. That's not going to happen, because I don't want to spend that much on materials. Anyway, she's got to be somewhat safe too, so please comment below. Thanks for watching.